What's up, future Tony? What up, the rest of the people watching this? So, I want to share why I'm doing this again. Just to reiterate why I'm making these videos. I am posting every single day. These are not, I don't think I'm going to get a lot of views on these, if any, and that's fine. I'm not doing this to get views. That would be cool. And at some point, I plan on making videos that will get views. But right now, I'm just getting in the habit of posting. That's one, right? That's the first thing I'm doing. Two, I'm just committing to doing something every day and then following through with it. That's the second thing I'm doing. Third thing is quantity over quality. I know these videos are gonna suck. I mean, they're not great. I don't even edit them, most of them. And the point is to get the skill of being in front of a camera up. So getting more comfortable talking to the camera and stuff like that, it's gonna come with quantity. So I could spend a bunch of time making really high quality videos. I actually know how to make videos. I know how to edit. I have cameras and stuff like that, lights. But that is not the point of these videos. The point of these videos is to get used to doing this and getting better at just being in front of the camera, which I'm not bad at because I've been in front of cameras since I was 14, but it's just something I feel like talking to the camera is not something I'm used to doing. So like just talking to the camera in a serious way. So that's why I'm doing these videos, and I'm making them for future Tony to watch, because I'm going to do a whole year. I'm going to post once a day for a whole year, 365 days, and then I'm going to look back and watch every single one of them. It's not going to take very long. Well, actually that would take a long time, a couple hours to watch all of them. But yeah, just to remember kind of what I've gone through. I'm going through this period in my business where we were growing, we were on a path to grow, we spent too much money, sales fell off, like completely fell off, and we were spending too much money, so I was forced to lay everybody off. We're now in debt, and we're working at two things. We're building software that's going to make it easier to scale in the future, and then we're also just paying off debt and trying to keep it simple right now. So these are some interesting times for me, very stressful, but also very cathartic, because I'm actually doing all the jobs that I used to be managing people who would be doing the jobs. So now I'm doing them myself, and I'm learning how to do them better and more efficient, cheaper. So good time. But that's not what this video is actually about. That was the intro, long intro. This video is about, it's actually about, it's about the meaning of life. And what I mean by that is, if you really think, I was thinking about this while I was driving. If you think about the meaning of life, what is the meaning of life? And my mind always has gone to this. So this is how I've always thought, is the meaning of life is to enjoy. It's enjoyment. Because what is the purpose of living if you're not enjoying? You're not here to just put in work and be miserable so somebody else can enjoy, though sometimes it does feel like that. The point of living, as far as I understand it, is to enjoy yourself. And there's a lot of ways to do that. Part of that is like feeling worthy, self-worth, and you can get self-worth in a lot of different ways, but part of enjoying your life is feeling like you're important to somebody. That's why like charity and doing things for other people give people self-worth, and they're worth doing because that is ultimately you're enjoying, you're feeling worthy. But for me, I have to be careful because I'm an ambitious person and I'm always thinking about the future. And so, my big thing is like, I don't think you should be sacrificing now for the future, ever. And I do this sometimes, but really what I try to focus on is, do I enjoy what I'm doing right now in my life? Instead of thinking of me not enjoying something because I'm banking on it being more enjoyable in the future. I think that's kind of that's like a paradox to get in, because what if you die? What if you don't make it to that future? Or what if when you make it to that future, you do the same thing for the next future? And so it's super important to think about it, the reality. Like, do you enjoy what you're doing? You should be enjoying every moment. And sometimes enjoyment comes in different ways. Like, sometimes it's about perspective. Actually, I would say it's almost always about perspective. Because do I enjoy having to sit and talk to like upset customers who yell at me? I would say that I don't all the time. There's times where I feel like, why do I have to deal with this? This is stupid. But there's other times where I actually can have empathy and realize their situation and realize two things. Is I can realize that I can understand where they're coming from. I can bring it back to humanity and bring it back to connection, which is what everybody ultimately, I feel like every human yearns for connection. And then I also can look at it as a learning opportunity. If I'm always continuing to better myself and improve and learn, that's something that I personally enjoy. So those are the ways I kind of get myself into the mode of like, am I enjoying this or not? It's tough for me to go a long time without questioning what I'm doing. And is it what I'm supposed to be doing? And when what does that mean? Is there something I could be spending my time doing that is more worth it for me? That I enjoy more? Right now I'm at a spot where there's so much stress involved with a business that is not doing well. I mean, immense stress. And so being burnt, I'm the definition of burnt out with this business. I look at every other business opportunity as so much better than running a painting company. So it's really easy to think like, do I enjoy myself? Am I enjoying what I'm doing? And so I do that often. I do the exercise of what else could I be doing? What else would I enjoy more than this? But it does come back, like I said, as to perspective. I could be working Taco Bell and enjoying it. And it's not about money at all. I believe true success is just what percentage of your life, what percentage of the time that you are spending doing something you enjoy? And if that percentage is higher than 50%, then you're successful. If you spend more than half of your life or more than half of your time, and now maybe you can put that even not higher, like maybe 75, 80%. If you spend more than 80% of your time doing something you enjoy, then you're successful. And you could be working a dead-end job and enjoying every second of it. So, I don't know. Those are my thoughts. I know I had to post a video and I was thinking about what to post and that popped into my head, so I'm running with it. So I hope that you learned something. I hope that you got something from that.